Testing, 1, 2, 3. 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 Testing. Testing. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Just try to capture some of the coverage or the match play that's going on this evening in the quarterfinals. Three matches going on at the moment, and we'll try and concentrate on one of them as we go along. Of Mike Moore and Mohamed Fawzi. And let's just have a look at the scores. We have Wim de Ruyter and Nikos Gerolis 8-8. And we have Mohamed Fawzi and Mike Moore 8-2. Wayne Kent and Cheyan Daldar won't be starting till Monday, as far as we're aware. And Tim Porter's taken a 2-0 lead in the first session of his match versus Ronnie Temporal. So let's just concentrate on the match between Nikos Gerolis and Wim de Ruyter. Eight. They played 9 frames last night. And I suppose we'll have to see how they feel in terms of how many they're going to play tonight. They've already played, let's see. Well, they've actually already played 8, 6 and 8. So 4, 5, 6, 7. They played 7 frames, so this is the 8th frame. So I'm presuming they're going to go for another 9. And Mike Moore are finding it difficult against Mohamed Fawzi, who demolished his round 1 opponent, Alan Lockett, 10-2. We'll nip over to that game shortly. Well, this is an interesting one, 8-8, so nothing between them. Wim de Ruyter has been leading most of the match, took a 3-0 lead. Good shot there by Wim. No, easily in control here. He's got the brown. There are options for red, so he might take this on. Didn't have an option. Didn't get on a red that he wanted. I just try and sort out this format here. Might have to switch it. So Mike Moore and Mohammed on the left. We'll just concentrate on this frame in the big picture. 24 points to 27 in favour of Wim de Ruyter. Wim de Ruyter's on the table. Red into the bottom middle. Nicely on the pink. Red into the middle again. Come back off the cushion for the black or go for the pink again. What's a good angle though? You can get an angle for this pink. He's gone for the long pink into the bottom right. That pack near the pink spot of reds. I can't see any reds available to pot in any direction. So he's going to have to concentrate on this red on the top left-hand cushion. Well, he maybe tried to go into the pack. Unlucky. Didn't get enough power to take the white a bit further up the table for that red into the top left. So a safety play by Wim. Done what he could do. Put a few points on the table and now he's back, leaving his opponent in a difficult situation. And because is he just looking to just land on that red and the pink spot? If he tries to get back into the bulk area, that red is possibly going to be in the way and it touches that red and it comes off the edge. So chance here for Wim. Wim's got what he wanted now. Has a chance to add more points onto the table. It's a good strategy that Wim's using. Nicholas can be deadly if you give him any kind of chance. He's likely to put or get a good 40-50 break at least. You have to contain those types of players who can basically pot from anywhere. And it looks as though Wim's team and strategy is working so far. He's just ahead in this game, leading the way, being more aggressive in terms of wins. Pink goes into the top right-hand pocket. Now, will that red go into the top left? If not, he's got the red at the bottom left. It might be an easy one, actually. No, he's going for that red. Bit close to the cushion, though. Apologies for the writing underneath the other game on the left. It's just all big and there's nothing I can really do about that at the moment. Red into the top left for Wim de Ruyter. 29 points in front now. 51 on the table. Brown into the bottom middle. And now he can go for this red. It's relatively easy shot here. And he can be on for the pink here. And he can follow through towards the top cushion. To that red on the top left-hand cushion. And then go down for the black. And just follow through for the red into the top left. So very straightforward position to be in now for Wim. Can he deliver it? This pink into the top middle, follow through onto the red. The top left, he's not hit it hard enough though. Still potable, but he's going to have to really think and concentrate on that cue ball and how hard he's not even going to attempt it. So he's just going to play safe again. He's got what he wanted, a few more points. It's now 40 points the difference. 43 on the table, so points are drifting away for Nikos. Has a chance here though. He's looking at the loose red under the pink. I would have thought the red in the top left-hand cushion is much easier. Gives him a natural angle to go on the black or pink. He's taking his time. It's a difficult shot, this. Suppose he could take it as a shot to nothing. And just put the white near the top left-hand cushion, so we'll still have the pink if he pots it, and hopefully the red will go further up the table than the white and not be left on. There'll be nothing left on for Wim, but we'll see. And he doesn't pot it. Now where's that red going? And it's over the pocket. So chance here for Wim to kill off this frame and take a 9-8 lead. Oh, he's lucky there. Just about on the pink. I think the pink will be enough to seal the frame. Yeah, just as long as there's no foul, Wim de Ruyter takes this frame. And now takes a 9-8 frame lead. So there you see a 9-8 to Wim de Ruyter. Will go over to the other match now. 8-2 currently. Mohammed Fawzi and Mike Mora. They just finished a frame, so let's see what that was. 9-2, Mohammed's got that one, so it has a 9-2 lead. So let's go into frame 12 between Mike and Mohammed. I'm presuming they're going to continue. It was, what score was it? It was possibly 6-1. So they played 4 frames. And I'll be back in a moment with commentary until for the Mike Mora Mohammed frame 12. Well, I'm back, but it doesn't seem as though Mike and Mohammed have started playing. That frame, we just see 9-2. Have they moved on to a different? Well, they can't move to a different table. Let me just see if it's me. Ah, yes, it is me. For some reason, it wouldn't carry on. Let's just see the scores. Still 9-8 for Wim de Ruyter, 9-2, and Tim Porter's taken a 3-0 lead over Ronnie Temporal. So Ronnie's got his hands. He's got a lot to do. Just got to hang in there. So what could Mike Mora do? He's got a good lead here, 57-17. Looks like he's in a groove. He's on the table. 51 left on the table. Right into the bottom left. So Mohammed needs snookers, so Mike's got a frame back. We'll stay on this match. Didn't get to see this frame properly, but it looks as though Mike's got it. It's not over yet, though. Just needs 2 snookers, 2 4-point snookers, Mohammed. I want at least the blue for this off this red. It's a nice play. So you can get an angle here to either pot the red and black or pink, or get a snooker. The blue will go in its spot, so that will make it a little bit easier to get snookers. He's not on the shot here, so he can have a try for a double and try and put the white behind the black. So put a good amount of stun and send it to the left towards the black and just see if that red will land safely. That's the only trouble, if you can get the pace right. And is it me, or is the sound of the ball stopped? Let's have a look at this. You got a half snooker there. I think it's just me that, so you can hear it. My apologies. So Mike wins that frame. We'll stay on this. We'll stay on this next frame and see if you can pull another one back. Mohammed in control at the moment. 9-3. The game between Wayne and Cheyenne will start on Monday. 1st to 13, these matches. Actually, we'll just go over to the other match. 52 points to 32 for Nicholas Gerolis. We're on the table. It's a red. Loose. He can go for the pot or play safe. He's done both. Shot to nothing, but it's not that safe. It's on now for Nikos. Nikos really being precise and taking his time. Red goes in. And maybe that extra concentration and time spent on the shot is the reason why he's got a high win ratio. Green into the middle here, just screw back a little bit or follow through for the yellow. Just as long as it's not got the brown in the way. Perfect. Screw back here onto the bottom right hand cushion. For the green into the same pocket. No, decided to follow through, go around of two cushions. It's not worked out though. But Wim does need a snooker. Both players not allowing the other one to get away and get a good lead. Oh, and that's not a great shot. Although Wim does need a snooker, so Nikos can afford to take some risks. So he's going to try and get the white behind the blue here. Not as easy a shot as one would think. That's turned out okay. It's a nice shot. Should be relatively easy to get out off the cushion. Top right hand cushion. At least in two shots. Once you get to understand the angles on the first shot if he doesn't hit it. Key is to remember where you hit the cushion and how much pace you had on the first shot so you can adjust it if needed. And looks like a nice result, that. Possible snooker or half snooker. No, he's not got the snooker. Well, white is near the left-hand cushion. And this is a shot that Nikos will not be able to resist given the circumstances. In a way, yeah, he possibly could have. Could have played it a shot to nothing, but that's a nice snooker. Possibly could have tried for that snooker and not the pot. Match between Mike Moore and Mohamed Fawzi is still in its infancy. We'll go over to that shortly. We're just in the end game of this quarterfinal of the OSC World Championship, played on the Flash Snooker app. It should be called the Flash Snooker World Championship. There are sponsors and offered the chance for us to play the game. Now, so Williams got him in another snooker, and he's missed the first attempt, Nikos. So 22 points of difference, 25 on the table. So no snookers needed now by Wim. And Nikos manages to hit it this time, but he's left the green on. So it's still tight for Wim. Just 1 point in it. He just needs 1 point to lose 1 point in any way. And he'll need snookers again. But he's got the table. And he's just got to clear these colours. Nice shot to get onto the brown, though. But is it... I might have to put a bit of pace on this. And you know what the pace is like on these middles? Too much pace and it won't go in. And he needs that pace to screw back for the blue. And he's just got it about right. In fact, he's overhit it. But it is a nice angle to get down to the pink. But it's a difficult pot. You can play it as a shot to nothing. And can Wim de Ruyter steal this frame? Great shot on the blue. Now, has he got good position on the pink? He has. Perfect position on the pink. Just a roll through. It'll take him to the black. And if he can nick this frame, that could be significant. We'll take a two frame lead. Black for the frame. Excuse me. And he's got it. So Wim de Ruyter takes that frame and now leads 10-8. First to 13, so just needs 3 more. We'll just wait for that score to be confirmed. 9-3 on the other one, which we'll be going to very shortly. And Tim Potter and Ronnie Temple still 3-0 for Tim Porter, sorry. So there you go, 10-8 for Wim de Ruyter. We're just going over to the match between Mike Moura and Mohammed very shortly. Mike Moura has the lead by 12 points. But Mohammed's on the table, and it's a good table. Black is out of range for the top left-hand corner pocket, but it's available just, but it's awkward into the bottom left, so it still has work to do. The pink is there, and will be pottable into the bottom left and top middle pockets if it's respotted. Red into the bottom left, screws into the central part of the table, has the pink and the green. Blue possibility, but not an ideal shot. The pink will take him across the table below the pink spot. That would be the plan, but he's missed the pink. So Mike, chance to extend his lead now. Put more pressure on Mohammed. He needs to start winning frames. Mohammed just needs 4 more. I'm sure Mike would want to take the final session or come to the final session much closer to Mohammed than he is at the moment. And it looks as though the other match is finished. So we'll go over to the other match, Tim Porter and Ronnie Temple, which is waiting to start the next frame. Mohammed back on the table. Good pot. As the blue here, one of his favourite shots, so this is not going to be a problem. He can move down for that red in the bulk area or screw back and try and make something happen. There's the blue, and he has that red now and the bulk colours to play around with to see if he can get a good chance or get down to those reds, or whether he needs to just play a snooker. His first instinct, Mike Morris, will be to try and pot everything and clear up. Has he got the acumen or the patience to play a few snookers and make that journey a bit easier? Game between Tim Porter and Ronnie Temple has started on the table on your right. And let's see what the score is. It's either 4-0 or 3-1. 3-1, so Ronnie's got one back. Safety first there for Mike. No. Now Mike has a chance on this red to the right of the black and the red that Mohammed has just missed in the top left-hand corner. It's probably the safest option for Mike to eat and the easiest pot. Set it in a way to come back into Grand Central or Ground Zero. It's not worked out. So he's going to have to go and play a snooker, a safety shot, and hopefully try and get a snooker behind the brown. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's worth it for Mike. That's a good visit. He'll be happy with that. And Mohammed's got to try and keep it safe and avoid that pink, of course. He's going to he can only go to the left-hand side of the table, so an even better snooker than we thought. Now he's hit the pink, not left anything on, but Michael put it back again. Mohammed will know the longitude and latitude now, of a better chance of hitting that red. But the thing is, he wants to avoid hitting that red further than the red near the pink spot, and then opening it up for Mike. Well, I think he's done not too bad. Mike has the red on the pink spot now to go for, providing that red doesn't go through. If it goes past, and it does, so well played, Mike. He's got what he wanted. Put Mohammed in a trap, and Mohammed wasn't able to escape safely. So black into the top left. And this will give Mike a lot of momentum. 2 frames on the trot. And this was the case in his match against Ken Hopper who took a 3-0 lead, I think, if I can recall, possibly a 4-0 lead. And Mike, in the latter stages of the match, was able to come through and show his champion, show the pedigree he has as a champion. Red into the top left. He's got a long pink now, which will take him forward towards that yellow. Pink into the bottom right. 2 snookers needed now from Mohamed Fawzi. And barring any complete carelessness, Mike surely now has this frame. Lovely position on that yellow to take it onto the green. Great position for the green. Better stun here, can take it just outside the bulk area for the brown into the top right. Could have been longer, but that's the frame anyway, and that's all that matters. So Mike Mora takes frame 13 and now trails Mohamed Fawzi by 4 frames to 9. Let's just have a look at what's going on with the other match. So it's 3-1 to Tim Porter. Ronnie's just got the last frame, so he'll be looking to get another one in the next few frames of this session. Doesn't want to let Tim get too much ahead of him. 7 points in front. .53 break by Ronnie Temple, just been informed. So that's a... Hopefully now he's used to the bays. He's used to the setup. He can relax and play his snooker. Blue's the only option really for a pot here. Otherwise, you take it into the bulk area and hope for a better chance next time. But nothing on, only the red next to the black. Pots the blue nicely. And now just wants to get a good position with this cue ball. Ronnie playing with a light blue butterfly cadence cue. And Tim playing with the ivory white cue, the same one that Mohamed uses. And a lot of these matches will be cagey at the beginning. Try to avoid mistakes and leaving the other player on. And while it was a decent shot by Tim, sorry, Ronnie has a chance here. A red over this top left-hand pocket. It's the pot. Has he had any luck? Could have been worse. That's the blue and a loose red near the top left. So depending on his confidence and how he feels. Early stage of this match, I'm sure he can afford to give it a try, but if he wants to continue with this momentum, I might just continue with vulture tactics. Of course, vulture tactics is just picking off points here and there and then playing safe, not giving the player a chance. Used a lot by Rafa Elhagen, Alan Lockett. Wayne Kent kind of uses that quite a lot. Good pot on the red, didn't need that, so he's got a chance here to put a few points on the table. And then when there's no more chance, like perhaps this one, though he's got the red below the pink into the bottom left, and he can play a shot to nothing back up into the bulk area. Doesn't want to leave Tim Porter on. Multiple champion this season, Tim Porter. Good shot. The angle on the blue is probably a bit too wide to attempt to go into the pack. Doesn't really need to go into the pack. There's plenty of loose reds around. So it has the brown, yellow. There's pink, of course, but missable. He's got it. So as long as he's got his potting cue, he's potting balls, and that's a good sign. Red next to the black now. Put him in perfect position and a good chance here to pile on those points and lead up to the conclusion of winning this frame. Just looking around, just seeing what's there. Red now just wants to make sure he gets the cue ball. He's hit it too hard though. Actually, you could say that's a very, very good shot because he's hit it in a way where he cannons into the red and takes it up into the table, opens it up a bit. I mean, they were on for the bottom left, but let's give Ronnie the benefit of the doubt and say that he meant to do that. So black on. He's taking his time, Ronnie. So hope he's not too distracted. Black into the top left. And there you can see he has options now. North, south, east, and west. It's red down for the black again. 42 points the difference. Still plenty on the table though. So he's got a few more reds and colours to pot before he can feel safe. Just a touch here on this red, so I'll have the blue. Now he's taking it further. Decided to go for the long blue maybe, or a bulk colour. But perfect position here for Ronnie. Just go through the motions, no tricky shots. Just play the default shot needed. And again, he's taking his time. Doesn't want to get distracted. This is a good chance here to win this frame. He just wants to get on with it. Blue into the top left. Red above the pink is probably the best shot here. Just follow through for the black or pink. Table is very nice for Ronnie here. It's a perfect chance for him to take this frame. It's 1 point away to being 50 points in front. And another at least two loose reds. There's three reds, but one's on the left-hand cushion. So at some point he'll be looking to go into them. But you may not need to worry too much about that. If you can pot these, you could screw back here a little bit. Put red into the middle. He decided to hit it quite hard, and that's nice. It's turned out okay. I think that red the top of that cluster of 4 goes through to the bottom left. Just might go through. Hopefully it does. It does. So still on cue. Black here would be the fair. I don't think he's got the angle to come down for the red in the pack into the top left. That's an interesting shot. Just keeps the white where it is. There's different, obviously different combinations. Has a good angle here though into the bottom middle, and Tim Porter needs a snooker now. Has a good angle here in this red into the bottom middle, and it'll take him on for the pink into the bottom left. He was looking at a long pot. Players see things differently, of course, but he's decided to take my advice and now can just follow through or screw back for those 2 remaining reds between the black and the pink, or he can follow through for the. So he's in full control, barring any fouls. He's won the frame. Let's see if he can get a good break here, possibly a century, and that would send a message. Nice follow through there for the next red. So the frame is won. It's now 3-2. So Ronnie seems to be in rhythm now, and has and knows the table enough. He's got a nice rhythm going. Lovely position on that pink again. 66 break. There's 51 left on the table, so opportunity here for a century if he wants it. Just follow through off this pink. Now, depending on what he wants to do here, just wants to land on the black nicely, or the pink if he's got an angle going away from the middle pocket, which he has now. He's got a good angle here off the pink to go for that red on this bottom left-hand cushion. I'll take him to between the red and the blue, the white, around that area. And could this be the first century break? I think it's the first century break. Mike Moore did a 107, but that was in the last tournament, as far as I can remember. But opportunity now for Ronnie to set the high break. He's had a good vacation, didn't have a match in the first round, so has had chance just to prepare for this quarterfinal. And barring the first 3 frames, he now seems to have... Oh, he's missed it! Oh, and was that lack of concentration? I'm not too sure, but he's missed it. 79 break, but he's won the frame, so that's the main thing, and that's what he'll be thinking about at the moment. 53 and 79 breaks for Ronnie, so playing well. Something for Tim to think about. And let's so it's 3-2 now for Ronnie. And let's just move over onto the other match. Let's see what's going on there. So 3-2 there, you see at the bottom. Ronnie Temple now. And Tim Porter in a good contest. 10-8 for Wim de Ruiter. That session finished, going into another session over the weekend maybe. Mohamed Fawzi and Mike Moore 9-4, and that's the the match we're going to look at, the next frame we're going to look at now. It's coming up to the end game. 27 points to 10 for Mike Mora. Looking for his third frame on the trot. Good shot by Mohammed. Clinical. Might bounce off the red below the black here to hold it for position. No. And can he see that red? Will it pass the pink? If not, possibly end of break. And he can't. Well, he's got this red into the middle. Take him down to the bulk area. He's missed it. And he's not left anything on, so not too bad for Mohammed. Mohammed's second favourite to lift the trophy. The new champion this year, given Jasper Kuzman was unable to enter on time, which was very unfortunate. Good cut there by Mike, as he been lucky he hasn't not got a colour. So chance here to maybe start preparing for the end game and getting in a good position and leaving Mohammed in some kind of snooker or difficulty. He's done his best. That's not a bad shot. Mohammed can see the red below the black, but is he going to send it into over the top left-hand pocket? Needs a very thin cut. The thinner you can get it, the better. Not to send the red in a danger zone. And Mohammed with his ivory white cue. Thinking about this. 5 seconds left. There it goes. And decided to stay behind the black. And that's not a great shot. Chance here for Mike. So he's struggling there, Mohammed. Couldn't make his mind up. And he's gone for the wrong option. So red into the bottom middle. Good pot by Mike now as a great chance. Both remaining reds are in good positions. Pink into the bottom left. Now, will he stay for this pink again, or will he move down towards the bulk area in preparation for this final red? I'd probably say staying for the pink would be decent. He's got an angle now just to go off the black cushion and the top left and go towards the blue spot and towards that red. Not too hard though, Mike. That's okay. And now Mohammed needs a snooker. And that red should do it. So that is the third frame on the trot for Mike Mora. So he's on a bit of a run here. So it's now what was 9-2, it's 9-5. So well played to Mike Mora, showing great grit and determination. And they'll be happy with that, Mike. He'll be much more comfortable and turn it into a bit of a match now. And Mike has been playing well this season. You've got to give it to him. So there's confirmation. Frame to Mike Moore, and now will they be playing another one? We'll have to see. There's the confirmation, 9-5. I'll just wait to see what the situation is as to whether they're playing. And they've left the table, so looks as though that is it for the night. Let's have a look. End of second session, so that's the end of the session. 9-5 from Mohamed Fawzi and Mike Mora. So let's concentrate on this match between Tim Porter and Ronnie Temporal. And Pat Mustard watching the goings on in the audience. Play, unfortunately, was unable to play in OSC. Good player, but for whatever reason wasn't able to pass the membership criteria. But who knows in the future? 20 points to 9 for Tim Porter in frame 6 of the World Championship quarterfinal between Tim Porter and Ronnie Temporal. The United States versus Scotland, or the UK. Good shot there by Tim, leaving the white on the vault cushion behind the black and the blue. Now Ronnie has to get this safe. Nice little swerve there. But has he left the red on? He has. Mission accomplished by Porter. Red into the bottom middle. Now is the brown. Needs to judge the follow through here. So he lands nicely for that red to the right of the pink into the bottom left. Tim tends to go a different route than I would when I sort of prophesize what he's going to do for the next shot. So we'll see if that's what he does. Again, no, he hasn't. He's decided to go into the pack and open it up. Now, will that red Any of those reds go through into the top left? Well, the one closest to the pink will, so you can play that as a shot to nothing, but nothing ideal. He's not even looking at that. I think the red nearest the pink, surely that one goes through to the pocket. He can play a shot down towards the bulk area here. Nice shot. Forgot about the safety and decided just to play on for the pink, which he's got. Now you can just screw back off this bottom left-hand cushion for the next red. Actually, no, possibly not. Well, yeah, the pink will go in its spot, so that's a bit more pace there. Come off the cushion, so delicate shot this one. Hold on for the pink. It's red into the top middle. Oh, and the red's gone in, but has it gone too far? Because the yellow is stopping the pink being put into the top right, so he's going to have to. Shouldn't be too bad. Just wants to make sure the pot goes in and just dink it. A bit of stun for the white to come vertically down a few inches for one of the reds into the top left-hand pocket. Just a little dink. He's missed it, and the dink was too much, but it would have been nice. It would have been doable, but he's missed the pink. That's the main thing, and he's left it on now for Ronnie. Well, he's got two options here. I think he can get through to that red to the right of the black spot, and the red below the one he's just going for is on. So that's the one he's taken. Nicely on the pink, but the wrong side. He wants really to get down. He can try for the brown here. Screw back or follow through. Not too hard and not too soft here. Just to get it just right. Let's have his fingers crossed here. Oh, and he didn't want it to go on the cushion, but he has a red into the middle. Two options, I think. The one closest to this bottom left-hand cushion, and the one to the right of the black spot. But I think this one closest to him is the one to go for, as the blue or the black. Oh, he's missed it, and he's left it on. So options here for Tim, 33 to 14 difference. So not really that much in it in terms of score, but Tim Porter has the table, has control. So now he can put the black on the black spot if he feels he's got an angle to get back down. A deep screw here. And hope for the best. Oh, that looks nice. Beautiful shot. Great pace. Normally a pool player, Tim, as far as I can see. Just follow through here on the red. And he wants a position in the black where he can go into the reds, because none of those reds are on. So he's hoping to move into these here. It's a difficult shot. If you hit it too hard, the spin will take it away from the pocket. So you have to get it just right. Just a medium level. And there you see, even that amount of pace just sent the white away from the reds. Just didn't even touch them. Now a safety shot here by Tim. So got a mountain to climb here, Ronnie, if he wants to win this frame. Now, has he got enough on this cue ball to take it behind the blue? Well, it's close to the cushion, so good shot overall. The only problem for Ronnie is Tim has a perfect shot to nothing here, so you might as well take it and attempt this shot. You can take the white back round the table in doing so. And he's back, he's on the table now. There it goes. Doesn't get the pot, and he didn't really put enough pace in it to take it back round the table. So Ronnie has a chance here. Well, actually, that was Ronnie, so my apologies. It was Ronnie that needed to do that. So it's Tim on the table. And I think now we can quite easily presume that Tim's going to get this frame and take it to 4-2. $43 points in front. There's 51 on the table. This red will need at least a snooker for Ronnie. He's looking at the next position. But this red will give him a bit of security. So wants to pot it if he can. And he has. He's got the pink. He's going to need another red. $43 on the table now. Nice position, but the pink's going to obscure it from the pocket in a way. So 50 points the difference, 43 on the table. And Ronnie, knowing not to attempt to pot the red because he wouldn't have a high colour, and he sent it down towards the blue. Decent shot. Tim can just roll the red over the pocket if he wanted to, but perhaps that wouldn't be a great thing to do. Doesn't give Ronnie can still pot the black and stay in this match, and Tim just plays a safety again, trying to get it behind the blue. Nothing left on here. So all the pressure on Ronnie now. 2 snookers needed. 2 4-point snookers. That's a decent shot. Actually, it's not. He's left both reds on. So what will Ronnie do here? Will he try and pot it and hold on? Actually, if he's relatively soft, he'll be on the black or the pink, which would be fine. So, but he's got to pot it. and he hasn't. And he might got a bit lucky there. Red's moved along the cushion, so it's not a straightforward chance here for Tim Porter. He will go for it though here, I'm pretty sure. He did, and he just put too much left-hand side on it. And where's that white going? Just rolls on into the bottom right-hand pocket edges. So it could have been worse that for Tim, but now what will Ronnie do here? He's got options. He's looking at this one behind the black. I think he's going to go for a snooker here. Hit the red towards the other red. Well, didn't get the angle right. Don't know if you noticed the red on the top left-hand cushion. Just wanted to send that red towards that other red and hide behind the black, but wasn't able to do that. Now Tim will be looking to send this white down towards the green, I think. No, he's staying this side of the table. But that is a good option. There are areas where there's definitely the blue and the green area for Ronnie to make a snooker. And one good misrule is all you need to at least get you back on terms of points and able to win the frame. So Ronnie looking, what is he going to do here? He could clip it, hit the red onto the top right-hand cushion and send the white down towards the, or across to the right-hand, bottom right-hand pocket. He decided to double kiss the red and send it back down the black. It's always good to have distance between the cue and the object ball. It makes the shot a lot harder. So he's accomplished that, but there's a pull shot here on this red close to near the yellow on the right cushion. Lots of left-hand side. There you go. He's missed it. He's not got it. And Ronnie will be tempted to pot this red, but he needs to make sure that he can pot a high colour with it. Maybe needs a little bit of patience. May not be able to get the snooker he wants on this shot, but must stay safe in order to stay in this game, not leave anything on. Is it worth trying to put it behind the yellow? It's a difficult shot, though. Unless he's used to that kind of shot. He will take the red away slightly. It just needs to get behind that yellow. And maybe, yes, he could go off this bottom, hit the red on the bottom right-hand cushion towards the yellow or towards the opposing cushion at the top right and send the white behind the blue and green. But in general, just wants to keep it safe, and that's not what you want you to do. Danger. Similar shot as what he did before, Tim. Either the red near the yellow or the red on the yellow spot. And he can play a snooker as well. Shot to nothing. If you can get behind the green and blue. No. So, what will Ronnie do now? Will he pot the red and take it down, hopefully get position on the black? He could pot the red quite easily, medium pace, and be on for the pink. And then go for the... And where's that white going? And that's a bit of a careless shot by Ronnie. Just hitting it too hard. And now he has to put this blue. Blue needed to stay in the game. And he's looking at the black. No, so that's the end of the frame. Tim Porter wins the sixth frame and now leads 4-2. Just looking to see if players have stated how many frames they're playing. Tim. So they haven't indicated how many frames they're playing this first session. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. 4-2. First to 13. So they've confirmed the score. Looks like they're playing on. As Tim Porter breaks off and for this seventh frame. Good opportunity here for Ronnie. Red into the bottom left and followed through down for the black. Good shot. So Ronnie on the table. First blood to Ronnie in the seventh frame. Has an angle here to move into the reds. Just looking at the pink. To open a few more up. Doesn't want to hit it too hard though. And he's covered the pink spot, and the pink's had to be put into the middle of the pack. And he's not left himself with any shot on here, so playing safe here. Well, what you would hope to be safe, but it's not safe. He's left it over the pocket. So 7 break for Ronnie Temporal, but he's given an open shot here to his opponent. And Tim pots it with a plum. Nice angle on the black here. Black goes in. He's opened 1 red, and that's enough for this shot. He could move into the pack here on potting this red, but he can't hit it too hard, so he might stay for the black and try again. He's got out of position there. Black is on, but it's a very difficult shot. I think he's going to have to play safe here unless he's feeling a bit risky. And he's missed it. Opened up a few reds. Has he left any on? Wow. I think he's turned out quite lucky there. There is a thin cut into the top middle for Ronnie, but possible plant into the top right-hand pocket, but it's like Tim's been fortunate there. And Ronnie's going to have to be careful here not to leave anything on. He's going to have to push the white into the corner maybe. What do you think we'll do? Can't get down to the bulk area. Oh, he's completely missed it. He's left it on the cushion, so I don't think Tim will attempt the red into the top middle. Might put him in again though. Although Tim knows what's going to happen, so he might play his own safety shot, which I think he is. Could maybe play a shot to nothing here, try and put the red into the top right or the top middle, but take the white. No, he's just played safe. Good pace on the white to land close to the cushion. Nothing on here for Ronnie. In fact, it's a difficult shot. The red above the black is get a thin cut on that and come back down towards the same position where he is now. That's a nice shot. Nice thin cut. Oh, he's just hit the edge though. Unlucky. And there's an opportunity here for Tim Porter. Don't think the pink goes into the top left. So you might just follow through and look for the black into the bottom middle or bottom right. You can screw it back, of course. Makes your shot much more difficult though. Not for Tim. Not for Tim. Blue into the bottom right now. Just oh, that's an interesting shot. He's held for this red. Top right pocket. Top left, sorry. Will he go for the into the reds off this shot? Try and open them up. No, he's just played for the black. Good shot. Nice position. The black will go on the blue spot, of course. And he might follow through here for the red into the top middle. Or you could screw back for the red into the top left. The red highest as you see on the table above the pack. He's followed through though, but he's left himself too close to the cushion. And this shot is much, much more difficult now than he would have expected. So let's see if he continues. Taking his time. No, he decided not to go for it. Just play safe. He's got 14 points on the table and 20 points in front overall. So Ronnie back on the table. And what a player wants to do here at this position is a nice thin cut off the bottom of that pack. And ideally to get it behind one of those bulk colours. That looks good. Oh, and he's just left a bit of that red highest on the table as you look at it. Tim will be looking for a very thin cut here. Could be a bit extravagant and try a snooker behind the pink. But that would need some proper algorithm. Might put a bit of left-hand side, thin cut on this top red. Send it back towards the pocket. that pink is what he's thinking about, why he's hesitating. Just about if he can get the thin cut he needs. If it's too thick, he's going to go into the pink. And he's completely missed it altogether and gone into the pack. And now Ronnie has a chance. So good shot by Ronnie initially, putting Tim into trouble. And now the Scotsman has to make him pay. Ideally, at least get level on points and a bit more if you can. Red into the top left and just move on to the black. Black will go into the pink spot though, so he has to think about certain peripheral aspects of the game. Just think about which way to go first. Black will go on the pink spot, which may hinder possible reds he could go for. You could pot the pink from here, but it's a bit of a thin cut. Black would be the safe option. He could go. I did think about the green. Green may be better here. He's thinking about putting the black on the pink spot. But in taking the green, obviously, that means he's going to have to negotiate an even better shot to get position on with the red. So, and he's rebounded off that brown. It's still in play. Still has options, but needs to be careful he doesn't lose complete position here, Ronnie. Don't think about it too much. Red nicely into the top right and top left hand pocket, has the pink now. And if the cue ball could make a vertical right after potting this pink and go across, past the black, that would be perfect. Or he could screw back to where the white is now for the reds into the middle. The pink will go on its spot, of course. Blue is on as well. Oh. And has he look? Can he get past that red, between the red and the pink, for that red into the center? If not, he'll be kicking himself. He's not even looking at it. He's looking around, but he's not aimed at that red southeast of the pink, the lowest red on the table. He's not even looked at it. So obviously you can't get through to it, I'm presuming. You're going to have to play safe here. So just 11 points for Ronnie Temple in this visit. And sends it back into safety. Some would say it's not safe though. Straight long blue here for Tim. Going to follow through and leave the white close to the left-hand cushion for a shot to nothing. Good shot. No, I don't think he's on the pink. He's got the blue, but it's a thin cut he needs. Is he looking at the yellow? That won't go. Looking at the brown. So he's going to play safe. He's got the black there. Take the black. It'll take the white down towards the bulkhead. So end of break for Tim here. No break on. Decent cue ball for Tim Porter. As Ronnie Temple comes to the table. Didn't have a round one match, Ronnie. Got a bye. And the question is, has he used that to his advantage or not? Is it a hindrance? Would he preferred a round one match or not? If it plays a shot off the reds, bit left-hand side, put it in the bulk area, but he's left another red on. So Tim, chance here for Tim, just a roll onto that red. He'll be on the blue. Red into the top left. Chance here for Tim. Only 7 points in it though, not 11 points in it. Screw back off the blue for the red to the bottom middle. The pink will be on then. I'm sure I'll leave it in an angle to go into the reds off the pink. Has another loose red definitely available. And the red next to the pink looks as though it will go as well. So a good 25 points available here. And as he hit the red hard enough, he just got away with that. But he hit it too soft. And that red, I think, does go. So he might just screw back here. He could follow through and open those reds up and hope he gets a position, but doesn't need to. He can screw back here. Oh, he did actually decide to do that. And it's hard to tell from here, but it looks as though he might have be okay. Just another dink. So he pots that red, has the pink going into the top middle. Will it go? I think he just might be able to squeeze it through. If not, he's got brown or blue. It looks as though it will go. Just a very soft shot. He wants to hold just before the white hits the brown or the blue for the red into the same pocket. He's not liking it though. He's moved on to the blue now. Is it the fact that he can't pot the pink, or is it the fact that he will get position? But he's looking at the brown. He wants to hold on for that red into the center pocket. And he hasn't a hold on. He's potted the brown, but he's just not put enough stun on it. Not controlled the white ball back. The white ball followed, just carried on a little bit, and that's lost in position. So 28 points the difference, 59 on the table. Now will Tim play safety here? Maybe a shot to nothing that, but has he put enough pace on it? Not really. Opportunity here for Ronnie. Long red, top left, or red on this bottom left-hand cushion. Doesn't have to worry about position. He'll be on the black automatically, or the pink or blue. So how is Ronnie feeling? Is he up for the long pot, or is he going to add a safety element to it? He went for it, and it just wiped its feet, and it goes in. Well played. Now has the black. Or the pink. Oh, that's a nice shot. Now, will that black go past that red into the bottom left? I think it will. Does he have an angle to maybe push that red away and go on for the black? No, he decided to come back for the pink. So he can go follow through for the red on this bottom left-hand cushion. Or he can go for the blue and try and judge the screw back just enough to not go too, so the black blocks his angle. It's not straight, this pink, so he's going to have to go towards the green possibly. Now he's decided to screw, and he's got that all wrong. So I think end of break here. But he's brought the score closer together. Only 13 points the difference now. And that was a careless shot. Very careless shot. And he's just played a shot hoping he just got the wrong thickness on the red. And that just blanked the power out. And it sent the red, put more power on the red than it did the white. And now Tim has been given this shot on a plate by Ronnie. Delicate shot here, needs to get position. He might screw back off the cushion. That's probably the best way to do it. Screw back off the top of the top left-hand cushion towards the red. No, he's decided to go straight vertically, diagonally across, and that's good. Might just clip the black here, but we'll have the pink, hopefully. Choice of pink and black off this red. Gets the red and the black's on, so he's got the black. It shouldn't be a problem. Could have been better, of course, but has a nice angle to move towards down to the yellow now. 20 points the difference. This black will mean Ronnie needs all colours to draw. So in theory, Ronnie needs a snooker, unless he wants to go for the black ball option. Playoff. He's missed the black. So what a chance. Ronnie now with the colours all on the spots except the black. 20 points the difference. And he's waiting, he's thinking about, he's wiping his hands with the towel, taking a sip of water or iron brew, which whatever his delicacy of the day is. So yellow goes in. Nice position on the green. Just wants to make sure he goes off the bottom right hand cushion on for the brown. It's T is his option tonight. Probably green tea, maybe. Green goes in, but he's left himself tight on that cushion, making that shot on the brown in order to position himself for the blue much more difficult. So he's going to have to just concentrate on the pot here and just get the white just past the yellow spot and have that long straight blue, or just with a slight angle. Probably a straight blue would be good, and you can take the white down towards the black end of the table. And he's missed the brown. So the situation is at the moment, it's 4 frames to 2 for Tim Porter. In this 7th frame, it's 53 points to 38. $15 points, that was the difference. Now it's 19 points. A good pot by Tim. It was a risky shot. It looks as though he's sealed this frame. Blue goes in. 11 minus 11, so barring a foul here, Ronnie just lost out on that frame. He had a chance, just that shot on the green, where he left himself with bad position, and being able to pot the colours off their spots is something that a player needs to be able to do relatively easy if they're going to win a tournament of this ilk. So black goes in, Tim Porter wins that frame and now leads 5 frames to 2. If they play another frame, I'll be back shortly. We're back on frame 8. Tim Porter, Ronnie Temporal. We're continuing on. First to 13. Decent shot from Ronnie Temporal there. Difficult shot here for Tim. Welcome back to you, Ken. Ken Porter is going to have a look at what's going on. Unlucky not to get through to the quarters himself. Played a good match with Mike Mora. And Tim pots that red. Good shot. Straight blue here. Take him onto that red near the blue. Pots it. Nice angle on this red to go down to the black. Or you could stay in the blue, but that would be the option to go for, I think. Could have been better, but he's on it. He could go into the pack here. If he can miss those two reds next to the black, go into the pack. And he'll be on those two, on that red, the higher red. But no, he's gone forward and pushed the other red away, but he's still on a red here, so he'll be going for the blue here. And if you can get a good angle, they can go into that pack. That pink is in perfect position to go into the pink and open the reds up. Or he decided to go into the pack and actually stayed on for the black or the pink. Great shot. So that's the black again. He's decided to go for the pink this time. Oh, he's looking at both options. You're going to have to come back down for the loose reds on the bottom half of the table as you look at it. Oh, and as he got this red, he has got a red below the black, just about. Just a soft shot, will stay on for the pink. Has the blue as insurance if needed. Just a thin clip here. And now has the pink. A good angle on the pink here to go into the reds. He could hopefully hold for that red, but that's loose at the bottom of that pack. He doesn't want to hit it too hard though. We all know what these middle pockets are like. He's completely missed the pack altogether. Got the pot though, but possibly end of break now. 29 break so far. And looks like Ronnie will be ready to come back to the table. On the pink here, if he can pot this red. And he does, he gets it. Gone a bit too far though. I'd like a better position on that pink, but has the brown. If you can get somewhere near that top right hand cushion, not on the cushion obviously, but somewhere in the area, you'll have that red at the bottom of that pack. So off that top right hand cushion and towards that red would be perfect. He tried to stun it, not go off the cushion. He's still got the red enough that he can go in between the pack and the black to get position. Obviously needs the pot. Might clip the black, but should be okay if you can get. Well, he's actually went into the pack and wasn't as easy or straightforward as one thought. Now there's no reds on here, so it doesn't. It makes sense for him to go for the pink. Because even if he misses it, he's not going to leave anything on in particular. So he could add more points to his score. He could obviously try and play a snooker of some kind. That probably would be a good shot to do. And that's what he's done. And that pink should fulfill the snooker element of it. That's a good shot. So Ronnie now, if he can get through that blue and pink, he might just roll up to it, but I don't think he can get to that top red or the red to the right of that pack, which you would want to touch. So you might have to just go off this bottom right hand cushion here and just go into it slowly, or the top right hand cushion. He's got the swerve. Obviously, Ronnie, one of probably only a couple of players or a handful of players that use the swerve option. I think 79 is the highest break so far. I'll have to double check that though. I think it possibly could be the highest of the tournament so far, Ronnie. So, and that's going to hit the black. So Tim puts him back. And obviously that first shot has given Ronnie an idea of where he needs to go. So he just needs to make a few adjustments. What he doesn't want to do is the red lowest on that pack. He wants to go to the left side of it and not the right side, because he doesn't want to leave that red on the pink spot into the top middle, and he's missed it again. Same shot, but just less side on it. It's going to hit the red, but is it going to leave anything on? It is. So Tim has a red into the top right. Unlucky there for Ronnie, but that's why Tim put him in that position. That was the kind of shot he was looking for. So Tim, 46 points to 6 in front, 40 points in front. Can now try and add more to the score. He has opened the reds up a bit. Could have been better though. There's nothing on from this pink. He's going to have to make something happen. Go off the top left-hand cushion back into the pack. Screw back if he's straight. I don't think he is though. Oh, and he's put it in the pocket. So that was the difficulty. Too much screw, needed to stun it. go off the top left-hand cushion and back into the pack if he could, but he fouled. $35 points the difference. And Ronnie now can, if he can. Oh, and he's completely missed the red. And I think that tee's getting to his head. And he's left a red on now for Tim. Black is out of play at the moment. That's Ronnie's only saving grace. Tim's going to have to do a little bit more work than he would normally do. Has he got the pink into the centre? He has. Wants to try and follow through as much as he can. There's a red there, just to the left of the pink spot. That would open things up if you can get a good position on that. Much follow through as he can. Pink goes in. I'd like to have been higher, but they'll probably screw this back now, back into the bulk area. And he gets it. Look at that. Instead of screwing back, he follows through, and it's worked out. Those are the risks one has to take. And to be aggressive, that can make all the difference. And that's what Tim was. He has a good lead, of course. Pink into the top middle. That could have been better. Left him with a difficult shot here off the cushion. Gonna have to try and negotiate position. He's probably going to hit it hard here then. He might hit that red on the top left-hand cushion, which might break the energy of the cue ball and stop it where it is and take it out of position. He's actually played a beautiful shot. He's ignored my advice to his benefit. Played it perfectly. Just a slow roll past the pink spot here with the cue ball. No, he's screwed back, and again, Tim is the one that tends to play different types of shots that I would play, but that's probably why he's in the quarterfinal and I'm not. That's not a great shot. Although it gives him a good angle for the red on the left-hand cushion. Black still out of play. So he's playing with the pink, Tim. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Oh, and he's lost position, though. He tried to move that away, and it was enough anyway. That's the end of the frame, barring a foul here. So just touching this red, and Tim Porter takes the frame. And there it is. End of frame. Will just be confirmed by the app. So Tim Porter takes a 6-2 lead in this World Championship 2020 quarterfinal. We'll just wait to see if they're going to continue or finish for the night. And they are carrying on. So frame 9 of match 12 in the quarterfinal of the World Championship between Tim Porter and Ronnie Temporal. 6-2 in favour of Tim Porter. Ronnie Temporal will be looking to get a frame in here as soon as possible to stay in touch with the American. Typical break off by Tim. He did that earlier. I'm not sure if he's aware that that break off is leaving a red on virtually every time. Perhaps he might not be too bothered about that at the moment. But he's giving unnecessary options to his opponent. As you can see. So Ronnie has the first red of this frame. As the blue or black. Black would be better if he can pot it, position. Got to be very soft though. Oh, good pot, but wasn't able just to stay on within the pack and hold the pack, or the pack to hold the cue ball. So, end of break. Ronnie sends the white down towards the top right hand corner pocket. Leaves an option for Tim. Shot to nothing here. He could play it with a bit of stun and go round the black. He needs the pot, which he doesn't get. And this time he did play for a shot to nothing. Nothing on here for Ronnie. Safety shot needed. Behind one of the bulk colours if possible. And luckily that white went down here to the bottom right hand corner pocket. Otherwise it would have made that red near the bottom left much more attractive. It's still an option for Tim. He's looking at it. So too thick on that red, Ronnie. Gets the pot, but unfortunately didn't get position. Unlucky there to Tim. So he's just going to have to send it back into the bulk area. No danger of any reds being on offer. So quite straightforward. Could have been better though for Tim. Could have made it a bit more difficult for Ronnie. Ronnie's just got this red above the pink, below the black. Just to clip and go back down the table. Good opportunity here for Ronnie. No, he's decided to go for the cut. And what's he done there? He went to cut it, a shot to nothing, but he didn't take into account where that red would land. And another opportunity for Tim Porter. So Tim gets the pot. There's a loose red below the black, has the yellow. Going to use the yellow to try and get back down the table and onto that red. Oh, just missed that blue, would have been perfect. It's still on. Well, this could be an interesting shot here. He's going to go into the pack. If he's going to go for this pot, he is, and he goes into the pack. Not too much, but opens another red out. Has the blue. Oh, he's missed it. So Ronnie on the table with a chance. I'm counting 3 reds that are possible pots available. There's one of them. This pink will give him a natural angle onto the next red. To the right of the black, the bottom of that cluster. Southwest of that, the center of that cluster. He's got the green. And he's got the black. The black, just a soft roll into the top left. It will leave him with the red to the right of the black, but he's gone a bit too far. Will that red next to the pink spot go in? He's going for this, so he's gone. Well, he didn't put any follow through into it. Looks as though he just played it with a straight, just in the center of the cue ball. He put a follow through, would have pushed past those reds. It's left him with not really much. Might be able to get through to that yellow, but he'll be looking to leave that white on the tightest on the cushion he can, or behind that brown and blue.